Woo!
Here we go. Man, that every time I see that, it gets me hyped. I'm ready. I'm here, ready to go. Looks like
It's a Sunday thing.
Here we go. We are missing our main man Drew tonight. He's pulled a sickie, so his sick note better show up in the old inbox sometime soon. I think directly via the president, of course, Aussie VHS Thrifter.
You do need a sick note the day before a public holiday. I'm just letting you know. You just need a sick note before the day before a public holiday. But I believe Drew is a crook. So Drew, get better, brother, because the third sausage needs to be here.
He does. Luckily tonight, we've pulled in one of our good mates for a bit of three-way action, because two's not enough, man. You need three in this thing. You need a big triangle. You need all the sausages. So without any further ado, let's get our boy up. Brad, Diary of a
Legends.
There he is.
He's
going on.
He's come to join us tonight.
I'm sorry, not as good looking as Drew, but I can talk as much shit. So we'll be right.
I reckon you give his hair a run for his money. You both got some quality hair going. So.
Yeah, mine's washed now too.
Hey, I thought it looked shiny.
Yeah, all shined up.
Bit of a halo going on there.
I got to say before we start, I can't use my stubby holder today. I'm not using it because we got fucking the flipper on the channel. I'm going to use a bit of a
you legend
Western Bulldogs glass there.
I don't have a Western Bulldog glass. I do have a beer with me tonight, a bit of a Furphy. Been some bit of a dog shit week, so I thought we'd get on the beers, I reckon.
Let's get on the beers.
There we go.
There you go. VHS. We'll say good day to some of the legends in the chat for coming by and spending some time with us this evening. So we've got Tracy. Good to see you, Tracy. Thanks for popping by.
Tracy!
Jazz is on the mod stick, just in case any trolls want to come on and trolling. Tori, thanks for coming by. Good to see you. Look, Mom Hustling's dropping in his sick note here. Thanks, Drew. Tamara, good to see you. Jason's in the chat as well. G'day, Jason. Good to see you, mate. Looks like we've got a few in, and I'm sure more will pop on by. Pouring that like a pro, Rob. There you go. Cherie's in.
Oh, there was a lot of head to start off with.
A lot of head.
Now it's good.
Can't complain with that.
Now it's good. I could always scoop the head out with a wooden spoon.
Oh yeah.
But I'll save that for the Swans because I'll stick by that.
No, you boys are looking pretty good for that this year, I reckon. I don't know, just quietly.
True. I reckon it might be a battle between Crows and Freo for that bottom spot, but and a bit of Carlton and maybe a bit of Gold Coast. So
I'm still saying Swans, man. Swans are going to get the spoon. If anyone likes the AFL, fucking put some money on Swans for spoon. I'm putting it there, boys. I'm putting it there. Remember this day. I know they just got by 100 points in the preseason, but fuck, it doesn't matter about preseason. They're shit. They're going to be shit.
We'll see what happens. Could be another good season. Keen for it to get on the road, because then we can talk a bit of shit during the week rather than just talking about the future.
Get my $50 carton.
Well, hey, I hear you boys are up for a bit of a beer skull because someone found a Gold Coast jersey yesterday.
Well, Cara wasn't in on this little bet, but I thought to myself, she did find a Gold Coast jersey before us, so I'm thinking. Maybe not tonight, maybe next week or something, but we both deserve a full beer skull. We're still going to find the Gold Coast jersey between the two of us, but Cara fucking found one on her first find.
Yeah, on fire. Like when she pulled it, I've actually got footage of it. I've got it picking up from a G sale. And yeah, it's $7. Pulled it, and I was like, "That's the one the guy's looking for," and it's bingo. Like, do you just want to like snatch it or what? Like, she did well there. Shazad's in. G'day, Shazad. Mel's back from her whirlwind tour of the Gold Coast. I think she needs to hire a private jet to get all the stock back. I hear. There was a fair bit of stuff going on there. Flippin' Thrifters dropped in as well. Thanks everyone for joining us on Sunday evening. Obviously, it's a bit of a random chat. We don't really have any plans for it apart from the dog shit day, which we'll get to later.
Ooh.
But what's the week been like, boys? What's been happening this week?
Mine's been not too bad. I had a slow start. Bit of dog shit early on. It was nice big corny one too. And then the weekend picked up. I didn't have too bad of a weekend, actually. It didn't really do much listing. So I've had the young fella sort of for the day yesterday. I wasn't really, doing any listing, actually, just a bit of sell similar and all that sort of stuff. And still punched out quite a few sales. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with that, actually.
That's all right.
What about yourself, Rob?
Yeah, I had a fair few sales on Friday, which was weird. Thursday and Friday, I killed it, and there was 15 sales just for the 2 days. And then overnight, I got like another 3. Posted them all on Saturday, and then I've had 1 from since I posted everything. But that doesn't worry me. It happens. It comes and goes. But that was weird. Did you guys have a good Friday by any chance? Because
was it Friday? Yeah, Friday and Saturday. We had 2 really good days. I actually ended my promoted and re-promoted. And it boosted our sales crazy. So pretty happy with what we've sold this weekend. Sold Tamara and Williams out the door, which was nice. But yeah, it's odd how it goes up and down like that. So it's hard to pick.
Yeah, on weird days and all that as well. Like you're thinking. Okay, I do get a lot on Friday night usually, and when I wake up Saturday morning after I've already fucking done my packaging of what I'm going to post on Saturday morning, and then I get like another 4 or 5 or whatever over night, and then I'm like, fuck, I've got to package more. But it was weird because it was all like Thursday night and then Friday day, and that was just cranking and cranking. I did send out some offers. I did do what Flipper said, and last weekend, Brad, you mentioned because last weekend you said that you sent out a whole heap of offers, yeah?
Yeah. It was 15. I was at work, and it was Saturday lunchtime. I sent out 15 offers, and by 5 o'clock that night, 8 of them were accepted. So it was weird.
Like,
usually I might get 1.
I feel like send out offers.
Yeah.
So I can deliver it as well.
John Wayne's not a goer. Sorry, I was just reading a comment there. John Wayne's not a goer for the VHS. No go.
I picked up a couple nice ones over the weekend. I can't remember what they were, but there was one. They were both like the bigger boxes from the VHS shops, like the Blockbuster and that Civic, I think they were. One was Dracula, and one was one of the Jurassic Parks. I can't remember which one, but they both comped out at about 20, 25, which was pretty decent considering I paid 50 cents. I wasn't too bad about that.
Exactly. Even if you get fucking $10, you're laughing. $10 is really the lowest I want to go. Sometimes 8, but $10 is the lowest I want to go. I saw who was it? Game On couple. They picked up. They're only going to get $10 for it, but it made me laugh. Revenge of the Nerds 4, Nerds in Love.
Yeah.
Now that one I have not fucking seen since. It didn't even come out on DVD. I don't think that one, unless you found it at a video shop and all that. But you'll still only get $10 for it. But some nerd lover will fucking love that. I love the first 2 nerd movies, but Nerds in Love, Nerds 4, that's a cool find if you were a collector of certain movies. It's just cool.
Look, Mum's actually talking about Game On couple in the chat. We had a nice chat with him this morning, so that was good fun. Georgina's jumped in as well. G'day, Georgina. Good to see you. Thanks for popping along. G, popping in with the eyelashes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Eyelashes are in the hands.
I noticed Brad's got some Bont flags going on in the background. There's been a little bit of byplay about the old Bont going on in the side chats. So, Bont, hey, he's your man, Diary. He's the one you're going to win the flag with this year, you reckon?
Yeah, modern day, I think he's just, perfect specimen of a male. I think he's taken over the leadership role and he's just going to carry him, I think he's just going to be one of them blokes. Generational player.
Yeah, he'll be around.
Where's Doctor's flag? Your Doctor's flag is, I'm sure I seen your Doctor's flag.
Here she is. I've got it. I had it close by for you.
Does that have some brown stuff on it? I don't know if you used toilet paper or something.
Could do. I'm just, if somehow Freo managed to beat the doggies, I'm going to burn this on camera. I'll do it on a live stream if you'd like.
You know what? Don't do it because you want to get that sign. You want to get that sign for when the players come over and train over there because this year is premiership year, and I'm predicting they're only going to lose 5 games this year. 5 games they're going to lose.
Whoa, that's a huge call. I'm willing to put a big bet on that if you want to. If you want to take it on,
you'll have to give me good odds. So
looks like we've got a few more popping in. Pommy's dropped in. Flip Life has dropped in. Good to see you guys. Thrifting Oz Style has dropped in as well. Looks like we've got a bunch of people jumping in the chat. So thanks for joining us on this Sunday. Bit of a decompress. That's what this is all about. Talking about what's happened in the week. Obviously, there's dog shit that happens all the time. There's good things that happen. So we sort of just come on and have a chat. Kara's dropped in again. That's two late notes she's got to supply, old Kara. She's right in that train, very close to the edge. Drew, where are you? Well, Kara, if you were here at the start, you would have found out that he was sick. He's unwell. He's not with us today. He's got a bit of man flu. Maybe it could possibly be a bit of coronavirus, but you didn't hear it from me. You never know. You never know. Kara says sorry, she's worse. That's okay. Look, we'll let you get away with it this time. So week's been all right. Sales of the weekend have been okay. How's everyone's channel going? You've got some content coming out soon. Obviously, you do your Tuesdays and Thursdays, Rob. How's that looking this week?
Yeah. Oh, I've got those 2 ready. And then I've also got filmed for the week after, but I haven't edited that crap yet. Just because I ended up getting a source from local, Facebook Marketplace about a whole heap of DVDs and all that. So I thought, you know what, the next weekend, I'll drop that as my Tuesday and Thursday. After this week's one, and then I'll kind of have a week off of going out and thrifting and watch some pre-season footy and enjoy some of that. Just to sometimes you just need a little week's break. So I got a couple of weeks worth there, and then I'll get back onto it.
Beautiful. And what about yourself, Brad? What do you got coming up?
Yeah, I'll probably drop a video this week. I've got a bit of footage there. I went out we had a big swap meet out here this weekend. I poked my head in there it was massive. I only seen about a quarter of it because I had the young fella with me and he cracked the shits about 5 minutes in. So don't take kids saucing. But anyway, so I got a little bit of footage from there, a little bit from the garage sales and a little bit from the op shops. So I'll just sort of combine the lot and just do, the usual sort of thing that I do. But I do have some plans in the coming weeks where we're going to Cairns on a holiday in 2 weeks. So I'll do a bit of sourcing up there and do a little video up north. And I'm also going to jump on the other side and do a bit of filming from the buyer's point of view. I'm looking to just do something a little bit different and go and see a few collectors and, video their collections and just have a chat to them about their collection, just sort of something a bit different, I think. So I've got a good friend of mine. He has a absolutely fantastic horror collection. So
you know what I'm thinking of, what you told me a long time ago?
Yeah. You'll jizz when you see it, I'm telling you.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to. He's a bit camera shy. He's not too keen to get on the camera, but I'm going to make him. So, and he's just as big a pisshead as me. So that'll be fun. And I'm going to try and get onto a few people and have a look at some collections and just see what they sort of have to say about buying from people like us and their opinions on people like us. And we all know some of them fucking hate us and some of them like us. So.
You might need a few beeps going on in that video, I reckon.
Yeah. So, I'm going to have a bit of a play with that, and I might, try and get onto actually a couple of the other resellers and, have a bit of a chat, a bit of a sort of pre-recorded live chat as such, and just, collectors as well. So just going to have a bit of a play around with that too, just to change up the channel a bit so it's not the same thing each week.
Oh, beautiful. Sounds like awesome.
What about yourself, mate?
Well, I was telling you guys before, I won't go into the dog shit part because that's coming up, but I did edit 2 videos today. One turned out, one didn't. We'll get to that later. But we've got 2 videos coming. What's Sold is ready to go. So I might drop that tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. See how I go after this. Because I think What's Sold's good to drop anytime.
We need a public holiday video.
There we go. What's this public holiday? I don't have a public holiday. I've got one next week. What public holiday?
You don't have a public holiday?
No.
I got tomorrow off.
Well, thanks for shitting all over us, but
No, bro.
tomorrow?
Western Australia has a day off tomorrow. I don't even know what it's for. I don't care what it's for. I don't give a shit what it's for. I'm going to just chill out and do whatever the fuck I want, but I don't know why we got a day off. Does anyone know why WA has a public holiday tomorrow? Is it
We've
Queen's
got one
birthday?
next week for Adelaide Cup, which is like the racing here. So,
No. Is it Easter or something? I don't know.
no, that's April. That's like
Okay, well, there you go. Maybe they're giving us a day off because Dockers won yesterday. Maybe that's why it's Docker
Well,
Day.
it is few and far between, so I can understand why that might happen.
Big party for all 12 supporters.
Speaking of,
Adelaide's not going to get a day off then. So
yeah, also
we got tomorrow off though. We got tomorrow.
there you go. Well, I might drop it just for all those WA people tomorrow that's got a day off.
Exactly.
Drew didn't want to pop on because he didn't want to have an emergency on air. So I think it's not quite dog shit, but there's some form of shit going on there. Just quietly. Yeah.
There you go. Labor Day. It's Labor Day. There's all the pregnant women that are giving birth. Labor Day tomorrow.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Who the getting a public holiday? Not me. Not me.
I don't even get public holidays, so.
Miss Reseller who's dropped in as well. Brad, how is the bulk buy going? Presuming he's talking about the RMs. We actually sold some today, which was nice. Got some more work to do on that, but we'll get there. Krillin's dropped us a $2 super chat, so that'll go into the buying beers for boys fund. So thank you very much, Krillin, for $2. Appreciate that. It's much appreciated. We have a public holiday over in WA. We're behind the times. It's Labor Day. There you go. You got Labor Day.
Labor Day.
On Q Buckaroo has dropped in. Brad Diary Flipper. Thrifty Pixie is dropping your link in there so everyone can go over and check it out.
Thank you, Cara.
I will drop it in after the show. I didn't want to drop it before the show because then everyone would have known who our secret guest was.
Yes.
So
the big
we'll
mystery.
44 watching and only 11 thumbs up. Get those thumbs
get
up.
on it.
Yeah.
Get those thumbs out.
Punch that like button.
Lads. G'day, Matt. Good. Thanks for popping by.
Matty.
There's your channel. So Cara's on the mod. Get on hard.
She is the head of she's our secretary, basically. She is our head of security. Her and Jazz, head of security. Yeah.
I wouldn't screw with either of them, to be honest.
No.
I've seen Jazz take out a few people, and Cara's thrown a few hip and shoulders in, so you got to be careful.
I've seen Cara do the to you thrifting. So
yeah, it's just don't get away with that. I suppose this is an okay replacement for Drew.
Just okay.
Yeah. That's quality. Watch out, I'll bust some scalps. No, we do thank Brad for joining us tonight. We were keen to get him on and be part of the boys club.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for jumping in,
Australian reselling royalty, so
got to bring the sausage. Got to bring the sausage. Now, while we're shooting shit, I just thought of something that a customer. So might as well bring something up because so everyone in the watch, we don't discuss what we're going to talk about. We just go with it. We go with the flow. Now, have you had? I'm pretty sure you've had. We've all had. Have you had creepy customers that haven't brought yet that just keep on messaging you and it starts freaking you out a little bit? I had one the other day, and it's just this fucking $10 Doctor Who DVD, and she's messaging me, and she's going, my son will really like this. Does it have the doco attached? Well, the photo on the back does show that it does. So I took a closer photo, and I sent it to her and said, yes, it does. She's like, that's great. Can you send that express post? I need it for in 2 weeks' time. I said, normal post, it'll get there within a week, so don't bother spending that extra money. She's like, that's great. I want to buy it right now, and you can send it to me right now. And I'm like, okay, we'll pay for it, and I'll send it tomorrow. Then she didn't pay for it for 2 days, but then as soon as she paid for it, she's like, I want it sent to this address. And I was like, oh, there we go. I was like, I knew something was coming. I said, by eBay rules, I cannot post anything that is not at your PayPal post address or your eBay address. So, oh yeah, post it to this address, post it to that address, then that's fine, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can cancel the order. I don't have a problem, but I was getting sick and tired just for this $10 fucking thing going backwards and forwards. Have you had someone head fuck you like that?
Oh.
Like, it's just,
it happens so often, hey. Like you just get these scammy people. Did you put tracking on it, Rob? Was it tracked?
I didn't, because it's a fucking $2.
Oh.
I know. I thought about it afterwards. I was just like,
I feel a dog shit thing coming on in about a week and a half.
I feel a dog shit thing coming on too. So
I've learned my lesson from that shit.
You had any bad ones like that, Brad?
I had a weird one this week. I got this universal remote and it's still in the packet. It's one of those ones that you got to cut it open to get into it.
Yeah.
And like it's only $20 or something. I actually found it in the shed. And anyway, this bloke sent me a message this week and he said, "Oh, just a strange request, but could you photocopy the manual out of it and send it to me?" So I said, "Look, mate, it's all sealed. I can't. No, sorry." So he said, "Yeah, no worries." But then he sent me a message again the next day and he said, "Could you do me a favor?" And that's all the message said. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, righto. What's your favor?" And he put his email in there, but like he spelled it all out. So he didn't actually have an email in there. So it came through to me. And he said, "As soon as someone buys this, can you cut it open and photocopy the manual and send it to me?" He said, "No, mate, I can't cut it open. They're going to buy it sealed. So I'm sending it to them sealed." So then the next day he writes back to me again and he said, "When you sell this, can you ask the buyer if you're able to cut it open and get the manual out and photocopy it for me?" I was like, I just said, "Yeah, mate, no worries. I'll ask him, but I can't promise anything." Obviously, I'm not going to even bother with that.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just weird and annoying.
Persistent.
Yeah.
Do you even need like a instruction manual for a remote? Like,
No, I don't even know if there's one in it, to be honest. It's looks like there's a bit of cardboard behind it, and that's it. And they're in the photo.
one of your mates pulling your toe or something.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
it probably fucking was.
I don't know. Don't think so.
There's a good one from Jazz. She's saying we bought one of these Yeezers shirts, and someone sent us a message and said, "Shame on you for selling this shirt. Will you not sell anything?" And I responded something along the lines of, "It's not our political view. However, people collect this stuff, so we're happy to sell it." I reckon it might have been someone that might follow us and was giving us a bit of troll fun. So
what is a user shirt? Users.
Yeezers. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Users. I never heard of that one.
Hold on, give me a second.
Unless it's a model from Bali, I don't wear it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Do you roll the $5 shirt, $3.50 shirt, black shirts from Kmart? Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm wearing now.
Yeah, that's what I wear all the time. Those ones.
Yeah.
Metallica. I've seen them before.
Yeah.
What's the problem with doing that?
It's a little bit politically incorrect, I guess you'd say, but it says God wants you. So yeah, there you go. Interesting. Looks like we've got some more people dropping in the chat anyway. Game On Couple is later to the No Pants party. You're very late for that party. That was an hour ago. So sorry, mate. We put our pants back on. We didn't want to scare everyone off. So Ken's dropped in. Good to see you, Ken. Thanks for popping by. Star City Picker. I had a creeper ask me to model a pair of boy shorts. Captain Opshop Nerd has dropped in. Thanks for popping by. Kanye for president, something like that.
Beth, S. Beth says it's the Kanye brand, Kanye West brand.
Yeah, you can't win them all. Metallica ripoff, done. And Sandra's dropped in. Hi guys, first time listening to the chat live. Well, thanks for popping by, Sandra. We've got 49 in the chat, so thanks everyone for coming. That's a nice little Sunday evening for you. Blasphemous. I don't know if you've heard some of Krillin's stories, but he has some pretty blasphemous stories. Just ask him about his second cousin-in-law, so twice removed.
Oh, I've heard of that one. I've heard that one.
We love Krillin. He's got some good stories, and he's a good laugh, Krillin. So, all right. Well, should we get into dog shit? Is it dog shit time now? Is that where we're headed?
Every time is dog shit time. Every time is dog shit time. We do need to see the dog shit current ladder.
Should we bring up the leaderboard? Dog shit leaderboard. The most dog shit you will see. There you go.
Anything can happen with the ladder.
You've got Drew's return up the top.
Still
really
winning.
hard to read. Really hard for me to read. You've got Rob's fake tracking,
which still hasn't been sorted out. That could go to top of the ladder eventually, but it could drop as well. We don't know. We don't know, but it sits there at the moment.
And we've got Brad's bad review, which we got sorted, and the $350 Nintendo Wii from the lady who was dreaming.
That was dog shit.
So that's our leaderboard at the moment. We'll kick off with Diary of a Flipper, I reckon. Brad, give us your dog shit of the week, mate.
So I had a beauty, actually. It's probably the best dog shit moment I've had in my time as a reseller. I spoke to Brad about this one at the start of the week. So I got a real dog shit lowball offer from this bloke, and they were paying postage and everything. It's just a shitty T-shirt I've had basically from the beginning. I just wanted to move it on. So I accepted, and then he paid for it straight away and then sent me a message saying, I want this express posted. So, I couldn't be bothered sorting it. So I thought, I'm just going to be a good bloke and just do it for him. Send it express, get rid of it. Anyway, he goes on and sends me another. I said, no worries. He sends me another message and he says, I refuse to pay for the express postage. And this was going to Horsham, so it's only a couple of hours down the road from me. So I thought, well, you can go and get fucked, mate. I'm going to charge you for it then if you're going to be a prick. So I sent him a message and I said, nah, sorry, mate. If you want express postage, you'll have to pay the difference, a couple of bucks, whatever it is. And he continues to tell me he's going to report me to eBay for being racist because he's an Aboriginal. So
even though before that you had no idea of who he was, what he looked like, anything. How would you know that?
No, yeah, that was the one. It was a weird one. That was really weird. As soon as it happened, I come into the missus and I told her straight away. I was have a go with this bloke, and it was the same thing like we said before. I don't know if it was someone trolling me or what, but I mean they paid and the address was in Horsham, so I don't think it was a troll. I just think it was I don't know. But anyway,
what was it?
It was just a diesel T-shirt. So Pretty plain T-shirt. I had $15 on it in the end, and he sent me an offer about $7, and I accepted it. And so,
wow,
anyway,
that is dog shit. Like how? Firstly, you're going to be a good guy and post it to him at your own cost express, and then he talks about something you could possibly not have known. And turns it back on you. That's next level dog.
Yeah, it was weird. I'll actually I'll screenshot the messages and I'll put them on my Instagram actually because it was quite funny.
Oh yeah.
Shazad's got a dog shit thrown in the dog shit arena. Just had a supplier remove my discount and being told only one guy can sell their products online. Easily 10K a month loss in revenue. Wow, that's huge. That's like my whole revenue for that's a lot. I had a similar item for not sending an item to Israel. Oh man, that's not what I want. Matt Tatter's in as well. I know I saw him pop in before, so thanks for popping in, Andy. Good to see you. eBay buyer use race card. It's super effective. Yeah, he's pulling a Pokemon reference there. That's quality, that one. DBG's dropped in. Thanks for dropping by, DBG. Good to see you. Rob, what's your dog shit of the week?
To be honest, I had a pretty good run, I'll admit. I think the only dog shit thing that it couldn't make the list, doesn't make the list, but just going back to work after so long holidays and having to ask the man, when you're working for the man, you have to ask the man for permission to go for a piss and for a break and all that. That's just dog shit to me, but that's just life, I guess. So that happens all the time to all of us. So I don't think we can add that to the list. But still, after having so long off, damn, it sucks.
I'd put that right up the top of the dog shit scale. That's fucking rough, mate. I
know. Permission to put your hand up to go for a fucking wee.
Excuse me, sir.
What about you, man?
A few dog shit things this week. I think today was the pinnacle, though. I got, as I was saying before, I was drafting 2 videos. Got one done, got that one rendered, got through the second one. Now, the second one was a garage sale vid from the weekend. So it was all on GoPro. There was about 6 GoPro videos that I had to cut, make all nice. I actually had to flip one around because somehow it got upside down. So I don't know what happened there. got all the way through, started rendering, got about 60% through rendering. So it took me a good hour and a half to edit all this footage. And then it stopped rendering and disappeared and didn't save any changes. So guess what, boys? I have to restart the video. Now, here's some quality dog shit right there. I was not impressed at all.
That definitely jumps on the list, that one, because like
it's probably not right up there, but it's
happened to me as well.
And
the problem, it happens a lot.
It just ruins me. It ruins my soul. It makes me sad. Jazzy said I'm not a happy boy about it.
Plus it's an hour and a half wasted. It's an hour and a half wasted. It happens every fortnight to me, and it fucking shits me.
Well, especially when it's at rendering, like it's like the last step in the process. You've done the whole thing. All the creators out there would know what's going on. They would know that is dog shit. They would probably rate that quite highly, I would say. I would bin and take the loss. There you go.
Can't do it. Can't bin it.
Got to go again.
Yeah, you got to go again. And you're like, I'm not going to get it the same. I'm not going to get it the same next time. But
no, it won't be. Oh well. Brad, a good cuddle. Give Brad a good cuddle. Yeah, I don't know if she's up for it at the moment. I will do, Matt. So that's dog shit for this week. There's been some fun ones. There's been some fun people hanging around, but that's okay. We'll move on.
I'll tell you a little dog shit, man. You know what? It doesn't make the list. It's more of a lesson to be learned, which you guys will agree. Which I don't even know if you realise it or not, but when you have items that superstars, actors, singers, or whatever pass away, of course, value goes up. I never really thought of it beforehand about raising my prices of something when someone dies, even if it's just a video or whatever. Now, I had 3 months ago, and I never brought this up, but I had a Roxette VHS tape, and I had it up for ages, and I couldn't sell it, and I eventually, it'd been up for a year, and it was going to be one of those ones that I was just going to delist and get rid of in garage sale or whatever. I put it down to $8, and I thought, fuck, this will eventually go. And I did it the week before she passed away, and legit, she died, and the next day it sold straight away. And then I was like, oh, damn. Straight away, I was like, damn, like, how fast did that go? She got announced she died, and it was literally later on that day or the next day sold. So now I keep in my brain, there's a lesson learned as well, but I don't know if you guys do the same or if you've even thought about it, but keep that in mind. That's
it's a tough subject. Hey, like
it is.
I saw something the other day where I don't know if it's just in America or what, but eBay had actually banned sales of
LeBron.
Sorry,
LeBron.
Yeah, of what's his name? Recently, Black Mamba.
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe. They'd banned sales of Kobe's merch because
Kobe, not LeBron.
Yeah. He confused me there. I was like, "What happened to LeBron? Have I missed something?" Don't let two legends go down. Rob, don't do that to me. No. So Kobe, they banned sales of his memorabilia because people were raising the price, but the thing is, it's supply and demand. Like people want to buy the stuff. Like, why should they not be able to buy the stuff? And as a seller, you know, you go out and buy that stuff. When you bought that thing, you didn't know that he was going to pass away. You bought it to either keep it or you bought it to sell it at a price. So it's I don't understand it, to be honest. Like, I get that it's sad when people pass away, but people want to buy things to remember those people. So I don't really understand. What that stuff is. It was only stuff in reference to HSI Memorial. Okay. I didn't actually read the article. I just saw the headline and I was like, man, that's unique. Like, I didn't think they would do it. It just didn't make sense to me.
I don't know why they would have done that. That's really, really weird because I don't see how they have the right to go ahead and pull everything. Do they?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think they could.
Platform, I guess they can do whatever they want. Like it is hard. It is a touchy subject, as Kara says, and it is a grit in the teeth. But it's kind of it's really hard because, like, if someone that I really, really like followed closely had passed away and I hadn't had an opportunity to buy something of theirs, then I'd probably want that opportunity to be able to buy something. So it looks like Ken's onto it and he knows what's going on. People were going to the events and putting them right online for huge money. Okay. So I guess that's a difference between, you know, selling something out of your home and taking advantage of the funeral, I suppose, or the memorial. But it's very, very hard to sort of comprehend. Like, is there a moral like dilemma there, or is it just supply and demand? Like, how do you navigate that? It's quite odd.
It's a tough subject, touchy subject, but
I think at the end of the day, you're running a business. You want to get as much profit as you can out of your business. I mean, what do you do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I was buying back in 2005 or 2006. I was buying from America. It was when our dollar was the same, and all their stuff was really cheap. And I was buying all these WWE signed autographs 8x10s, and they came with a authenticity of thing as well. So I brought. I just happened to buy 3 different Chris Benoit, the wrestler Chris Benoit, pictures, and they were $10 each. So I spent $30, and they got posted. And legit, the day before they arrived to my house, he died. And okay, the circumstances of what happened, and all that is a different story because it was fucked. But what he did, but the prices went bang. I checked on there, and they're all $500 for anything of his signature and all that. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is nuts. I was like, I just paid $10 each for these. And I got 3 of them. Prices were $600, $700 and all that. 3 days later on the news, then it was announced that he committed suicide and murdered his kid and his wife. Prices went down to $10 again. And I was like, holy shit, the price change and all that was just crazy. So imagine if someone did pay the $500-700 and all that. I've still got mine. I've kept it and all that. But it's just crazy how when someone dies, price will go up and all that. And keep an eye on that with different things. That Benoit story is a sad story, but that's what happens when you get shops.
Yeah, it is hard. And like a lot of people in the chat are saying, like, you know, you can see both sides. And Shazad's saying issue is with price gouging. And then Ken was saying it's to do with not profiting from a disaster or someone's passing. So it's very, very hard. Look, I'm saying I can see both sides. We sold 2 Kobe guns straight after he passed, but probably wouldn't have raised the price. Yeah. So it's an odd one because, I don't really know where I stand with it, because if I've got something in my store and it sells, like, then I'm happy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sold. I'm probably not gonna massively increase my price. Like, I'm not really up to date with the news anyway. So I was probably one of the, I don't know. I didn't find out straight away. I found out a couple of hours later, and I was like, "Well, man, that's pretty heavy." But yeah, it's I don't know. It's a hard subject.
I personally don't. I will still sell if I already own it. I will still sell something. Like, just say I've got that much Hulk Hogan stuff and all that. I've got that much Ultimate Warrior stuff, and Ultimate Warrior has already passed away. All that stuff has already tripled. All those wrestling figures that are still in the box, supreme, like, beautiful boxing and all that. I could get triple of what I paid for it. Some of them 120, 150, 200 for the figures that I paid $20, $30 for, $50 for, but I'm not going to sell them. But later on down the track, maybe I will. So, you know. Yeah,
definitely. It's I think it's the same as Michael Jackson. Prices much lower after more recent exposure.
Yes.
Yeah, so it goes up and down. Nicky Lauder, that's a crack at me for my jacket.
If you weren't a collector, would you sell that Ultimate Warrior stuff though? Like, if you had it there? Yeah, for sure.
If I wasn't a fan of him, you know what I mean? And that Hulk Hogan stuff, like, when Hogan dies, I'm not going to sell that Hogan stuff, but you know, that's my personal, you know, collection. But I've got a Anthony Davis, a few Anthony Davis toys. He fucking left the Pelicans and joined another team. If he passes away, I'll sell all that stuff because he doesn't play for my team anymore, and I'll get rid of it because someone else might want it for their collection. So, and that's the thing. I'm selling it because someone else might want it for their collection. He's not in my team anymore. I've still got it, but it's got Pelicans gear on it. So,
what about most stuff slows down in price after the initial news? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that initial boom and then it comes back. It's just common sense that when celebrities pass away, all their music, etc., will be in demand. Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing I've never seen price rise after its death is in 2017 after the grand final when the Crows got pumped and they died, and they haven't been back since.
Hey, how many? Where's that trophy cabinet of Freo? Looking nice and clean. Yeah,
It was worth it.
Mate, I'm going to enjoy that carton at the end of the year. I'll tell you, I might actually just film myself just drinking each beer, just nice and slowly, and just loving it. Just loving it.
Craig likes the boom.
He does like a good burn, old Craig. He's a witty guy, that Craig. He throws some good quality stuff out there. Ken saying love the Hulk and Undertaker from back in the day. Undertaker was like one of my favorites, I think.
Yes.
I didn't get hugely into it, but he was probably one of the ones I really liked. Just he's so different. Like it's cool. Love you guys. So we're at 40 minutes in. We've got 54 watching, which is awesome because we're just here talking crap. We've gone in all sorts of directions at the moment. I'm not really sure where we're headed next. So
just talking shit. Actually, there was a question I actually wanted to ask Flipper. You talked about, I don't know if it's got to do with reselling and all that, but you talked about you love Walking Dead. Do you ever, I love The Walking Dead too. I haven't seen any of the last season because I'm a person that has to watch a TV show when the whole season's done so I can fucking smash it out. I can't do week by week. I can't do it. But do you have stuff that you resell for The Walking Dead as well because you're a collector of it, or you just keep it all?
Keep it all. I mean, Walking Dead stuff, I'm not going to find out thrifting, really. It's, I don't know, the stuff I've got, I've never seen it. I mean, it's probably out there. But everything I buy, I keep. Most of it's from, your big stores, Pop Culture and all that sort of stuff. So I get the figures and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll never resell any of that. Like I got, I don't know if you can see that. I got Negan on my arm. I don't know how to get that in camera there. But
I've seen that on the video the other day.
There you go.
Look, if you could just cut off your arm and display it more like effectively, that would be much better.
Yeah. So I anything Walking Dead, I'll just hold on to it. So
there you go. You'll know on the top of your brain. Then I saw in the thrift shop the other day. You know how they always have the fucking glass cabinet and they overprice shit that they think should be overpriced. They had a pop vinyl still in the box, but the box didn't look that great a shape. But they had Daryl on a motorbike for $40.
Yeah, that's good. That's not a good price to resell. I think new that's about $60. I've got him. That's probably a $60, maybe $70 pop. It might have increased. I got it when it came out.
I saw it. I was going to take a photo and I was going to say, do you need me to get this for you? And then I was like, that box is damaged. And anyone that knows, if you sell pop vinyls to anyone, they got to be in good nick. They got to be in good nick.
You don't want to damage.
I reckon we've got a couple sitting around, so I have to shoot you a message, Brad, and see if you need any of them.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah.
We picked up a massive one a while back.
Why don't you say
I do have a lot of them. I've nearly got most of them now. But there is a couple there I'm still chasing.
Looks like Mel's popping out. So goodbye, Mel. Good to see you over the weekend, getting up there. And I did see someone else dropping out as well.
I'm doing a live unboxing, boys. I just realised I got delivery, and it's been sitting here for a few days. I totally forgot. And I think I know what it is now that we're talking about pop vinyls. Oh yeah, I think I know what it is.
A bit of solo action.
All right, please don't be damaged. Oh fuck yes, boys! Look at that.
There it is.
Look at that beauty.
Limited edition. Beautiful.
Look at that beauty right there. That just came out, and I was one of the first to grab that as soon as I saw it.
Beautiful. That's going to go to the pool room, surely. Straight to the pool room.
That's going up with the Hogan stuff. Oh, we'll put him up here for now. That's a nice pop.
I think Krillin wants us to buy beers because he's dropped us another $2 super chat. So thanks, Krillin. Do you guys usually buy and hold wait for the movie? Do you guys usually buy and hold wait for the movie?
What do you mean by
What do we
that?
buy?
Can't get a stubby.
You're gonna
Okay.
stubby. What do you mean by that? Do you mean like do we download it, or do we buy the movie, or do we wait for it to come on Netflix? Is that what he means? I will go. Do you guys usually buy and hold? Wait for the movie. I'm not sure what you mean, Krillin. If you mean like for our own pleasure, me and the missus will go to the cinemas if there's something that we really, really want to watch.
What you really, really want to watch?
Really, really, really want to watch.
Kyle reckons we need more than $2 for beer. That is true, but all these little $2 add up, and at the
They
end
add
of
up.
the year, we will be out. Actually, we should probably do it in when we come to the footy. I should
Then we go to
probably work
Melbourne trip.
Yeah, we'll have to I'll have to pull the money out of YouTube and buy some beers for the boys. Hopefully Drew can get over there. He's not into the footy, but surely we can entice him with the beer.
I'm sure we can entice him. It's only 2 games we're going to.
Like maybe that'll be his birth into loving footy. Maybe that's
Exactly. He'll love the booze. He'll love the booze. I haven't seen the Sonic movie yet. Your answer will determine our friendship. I haven't seen it yet because I said to Kelly yesterday, I said, let's go see a movie. I want to go see The Invisible Man. And she said, no. And I said, well, we're not fucking going. We're not seeing anything yet. But she didn't want to see a horror. And then I said, let's see Sonic. And she said, it looked fun. And then for some reason, we didn't go. We just didn't go. I just don't know what happened. I think the doctors were on.
He said you're over.
We're over, man. We're over.
Krillin says, I mean, do you wait for movies to come out before selling the merch? So I guess if you're buying stuff and you know there's a movie coming up, do you wait for that movie to come out?
That's a good idea because Sonic stuff would probably be selling heaps now because of the movie and all that. So I haven't really thought of that, Krillin. That's really
there's some Krillin knowledge for you. There's some Krillin. I think it's definitely worthwhile. I don't follow movies enough to prepare for that. I do it with AFL. Like I've been picking up more AFL stuff now because I know the season's coming up. So I know it's going to sell quicker. Or I'll hold something that I know is going to sell at the start of the AFL season. Like I've just listed a Sydney Swans like vintage corduroy button-up jacket. It sold for $60. It was one of those vivid ones. And if I had put that up in December or even like before that, it wouldn't have got that price. But because I held out for closer to the season, people are like getting back in footy. They want something cool to wear to the football, so they paid up for it. So
yeah.
But not so much with movies because I don't get to watch a lot of them, unfortunately.
Look at Cara. Look at.
No, I'm the best AFL thrifter now.
I tell you what, when we go have a look around at the thrift stores in Melbourne when we come over, I'm looking forward to having a little look through. So, is there many in the city, Brad? Is there many thrift shops?
Been to the city. I've never even looked in Melbourne. I know what their prices are like, and that's just from talking to people. Because I'm from the country, I'm an hour and a half out of the city, so we have pretty decent prices most of the time here. I don't even know what op shops they got around near the stadium and anything. But on the outskirts, there's some good shit. There's some good towns. If you want to travel 20 minutes out or half an hour out, you're probably better off doing that because from what I've heard,
I'll research more. We'll get a bit of a trail happening. I go to Melbourne every year. I've been to Melbourne 15 years in a row now. I think it is 15 years in a row. I go watch Freo play every single year, and I've seen them lost. I've seen them lost 13 times before in Melbourne before I got to see them get their first win. But their first win I saw them win was against the Doggies at Etihad Stadium, and it wasn't at the MCG though. So every other match was at MCG. Then I went and saw them at the Etihad, won against the Doggies. Then the next couple of years in a row, 2-3 years in a row, we lost. I think the last one we went to was Richmond and Dockers and we got smashed, and me and Kelly got fucking so drunk. It was empty. It was empty. It's so cool though when you go to the Dockers games over in Melbourne because it's basically empty. You pay 25 more, you sit wherever you want. We go sit up the top, got the place to ourselves, drinking as many beers as we can. It's good. It's a good place.
I'm looking forward to that. That should be a good trip if we can organise it all properly.
Oh, it's happening. And I've got the good luck because the only game I've ever seen Dockers win is against the Bulldogs at Etihad, and we're seeing against the Bulldogs at Etihad. So
I nearly went to the Dockers Doggies last year. I was up that way. I did a charity run in the city, and we played that day. And I had it all prepped up. I was going to go about half an hour after the run finished. I was going to go over Dockers, and I was that cooked after it because it was 10K, and I'm not the fittest bloke getting around. So I ended up getting in the car and I went home and I watched the second half and we fogged us that time. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Krulin's saying he lost a lot selling the first Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxies before the movies come out, so that's why he was dropping that knowledge. Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. Jazz says yes, please a tour. I may tag along to this thrift AFL session, and that's what you're saying, Rob. Like, where it's gonna be cool because you're just happy for anyone to shop and have a beer and have a good time.
It's funny because I was the way it all originally planned out. I was looking at the footy fixtures and I said to Kelly, I want to go watch the Dockers, and then Brad's like lives in Melbourne. I was like, all right, when's the Dockers and Doggies playing? All right, round 17. I'm going to round 17. Bang, Brad, you're on. Fucking hopefully everyone gets on board and
it'll be good. It'll be a good evening, I reckon.
It'll be good. Like I said, I was gonna go. I was gonna go no matter what. I said to Kelly, I'm going over. Me and Brad are gonna watch the Dockers Doggies. Fuck it, let's do it. I go every year and watch them. So,
have you been to Melbourne, Brad?
Yeah, I used to come over from back in a different lifetime. When I was a tradie, I came over there for trade school. So I used to stay up here, up near Chadston, and look around that joint for a little bit. Went to a couple rugby games and a couple footy games, but definitely keen to get back there and sink a few with you boys. And
have you been to the casino?
Yes, I have been to the casino. My mate once got thrown out of there 3 times in one night. So, hopefully that doesn't repeat itself. And he was at the water feature, which happened to be the river. So that's how drunk he was. I thought he was a bloody water feature, but he was not. And he told me, he's like, I rang him, I was like, where the hell are you? He's like, just walk forward. I'm like, you can't see me. How do you know where I'm walking? Like, that's how drunk this bloke was. He was So I'm presuming that's going to be Rob, and he's going to be saying, meet me at the bloody water feature. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I've been chucked out of there myself. It's not hard to get thrown out.
No.
I got chucked out of there for getting punched in the head for something. And we went to the footy. There's a group of us, and I went into the toilets, and I was going for a leak, and there was these 4 blokes standing there, and I had my doggies jumper on. And we played the big game for me every year is Doggies Tigers. I've got a couple of Tigers mates, and we have a big session. Quite often forget to get the train home and get stranded in Melbourne for the night. But anyway, one night the boys were out on the balcony having a beer. I thought I was strolling in the toilet, and there was these 4 guys standing there, and they were big guys too. And as I've cruised in, they started saying, "Oh, who won the footy? Who won the footy?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, the mighty Doggies, go the Doggies." And then one of them's, "What did you say?" "What?" And they were into me. They just like bit of cheek going on. I was pretty pissed. I can't remember all of it, but they threw a couple into me, and the bouncers came over and grabbed me and threw me out.
Yeah.
I said, "What's going on here, mate? Clearly, I'm not going to go up and try and fight 4 people." And he said, "Oh, it's easy to throw you out than them 4." "Oh, yeah, righto." Yes. Thanks for that. So I got chucked out for something. Yeah, I didn't even mouth off or anything. But anyway,
that is dog shit.
That was dog shit. That was very dog shit.
Yeah, my mate ended up with a couple bruises on his side, but I think that might have been bouncer inflicted, just quietly.
Yeah, they didn't touch me with the bouncers.
Shazad has come through with a 499. I still have some places left in his Patreon. That's a bit of a side joke, I think. Thank you very much, Shazad, for 499. That'll go to Beers for the Boys. So we'll make sure we sync those and have some fun with that. 499. That's like $9. That could get us probably 1 beer at the MCG, maybe.
We'll just chuck it all on red or black on the roulette table. Fucking the whole lot. Yeah, just do red or black. Don't look and fucking Yep. Okay. Cool. We're good.
Then I'll be sad because I won't be able to buy beers if it all goes. That's the problem.
True, but you can get double the amount of beers if it wins.
That's right. Well, you got to be on the positive, don't you? You can't look at the negative of these things.
You can't look at the negative. But I think what we should do before we head on over and we've got the confirmed dates and all that, we'll give anyone that wants to, that's a reseller and or wants to do a meetup with us, we'll try and maybe do a meetup on the Sunday when we're hungover after the day after, or people want to come to the footy in the casino that are actually resellers as well on here and all that. So we'll tee something up. We'll tee something up.
Definitely
and
the Sunday night, I reckon, would be perfect for it because that'll give us a bit of time to recover Sunday morning. And there's a few resellers in Melbourne, and Sydney's not that far away. And we'll jump over from Adelaide. You're coming all the way from WA, so no one's got an excuse really.
Exactly, I'm coming the furthest away. So, my drive to the airport's the same as Brad getting to the city. So.
That'll be what's the date of that again? What's around 17 July something?
Whatever around 17 is. Let's have a look.
Yeah, July something, mid-year.
Let's have a look. What was that? Your washing machine's going off. All right, let's filter this. We don't want the pre-season.
So Friday the 10th of July is Richmond Collingwood.
Yes, that's the round 17. Yeah, so Friday night. We're definitely I'm getting there Friday morning. We're definitely going to that Friday night footy game. That's going to be insane. I just want to give the Tigers and Pies fans shit. I just want to fucking get both of them shit.
You might end up like flipping.
Yeah, you get smacked up. Watch those Tiger supporters, mate.
Yeah, they're a bit long in the tooth, aren't they? They'll give you some. Hit me up for an Adelaide game. Don't know if I'll make Melbourne one. That's cool, man. Yeah, I might go see an Adelaide game. I don't get to a lot of them. Just I'm always out thrifting. That's the problem. Just thrifting, king to that. No, you're not, mate. Tigers will mess you up. I think Brad's a Tiger supporter. Matt's a Tiger supporter.
It's probably Matt that touched me up.
Yeah, it probably was.
Oh, hold on. Is Matt's what I am? Is that Bucks Collectibles? Have you changed your name?
Yeah.
Oh, you changed your name, Matty. Yeah, Matty's fucking Tigers fan. I didn't realize you changed your name there. I tell you what, my mate did.
Changed it the other night, I think.
Okay, Matt's what I am. I'll tell you what my mate did at the MCG. He pissed a whole heap of fucking Kangaroo supporters off. They had a Barley Richmond jersey on underneath a Kangaroos one, and they were going for the Kangaroos, and at half time the Kangaroos were getting pumped and they were sitting in the middle of all the Kangaroos fans. Pulled off the Kangaroos jersey and ditched it and like, oh, the fucking Tigers. Kangaroo fans were to kill them.
That's risky.
That's risky. It was either that or vice versa. It was Kangaroos, and I don't know which one they had under it, but anyway, they did that and they wanted to get killed.
That's a quick way to get a punch to the face, I reckon. Old footy supporters can be a bit rough around the edges when you get on them. I can't go to the Crows versus Port ones here because they get too messy. There's too many.
Too many
I can't go to the derbies.
They just like the tension in that stadium is just like fever pitch. Like it's just we just hate each other. Like it's just a passionate hate. One of my best mates is a Port supporter, and I love giving it to him. I love it. A lot
of my family are Eagles supporters, mate. I fucking they do my head in, man. They do my head in. You do one good thing, and they ride you. They you can't do one good thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, fucking no, he might have won the Brownlow, but they're fucking still shit. He'll never win a Premier League. Shit. I say, you're Nostradamus. Do you know what they're going to do in the future? Like, fuck up.
You cough it down here whenever there's a derby and you walk into work and you got the bloody Port supporters mouthing off. It's like, just keep it shut. Yeah.
It's like Craig. Craig's an Eagle. Ugh.
Andy reckons he's coming for a trip down under.
Yeah.
Sure. That would be next level.
That'd be awesome.
Need a meet up in UK. That'd be cool. Why don't you all come to Ireland? The weather is great. Well, you see, it's pretty far away, and I only know one Irish reseller, so a little bit of a problem. Actually, I know two. I know two.
Any Irish beer that I've drank was absolute shit.
You and that what was that disgusting beer you drank? Bloody
Which one? They're all disgusting lately.
They're
getting worse. Some of them.
She's going over to Ireland to see DBG Leanne, so I guess that means I'm coming as well. So,
hey, you fucked up the bloody emu export can because you drank it straight after the fish sauce.
Oh yeah, I know. I got to have another one. Actually, that's another dog shit thing that happened to me. Drinking fucking fish sauce. don't open boxes sent from WA.
Oh man,
dog shit. Oh, that was cooked.
I was in fucking tears. I had to print out Jigsaw from Saw and fucking sticky tape it up there just to
yeah, that was sweet.
Just to make you shit yourself as well.
Yeah,
I was like,
it got me nervous.
You almost killed the poor bastard with that fish sauce. I've never seen him.
Mate, it was so bad. Bad.
But you did give it a good guzzle. You didn't go cheap on it.
I'm not going to fuck around. Like, you got to do it properly, don't you? We'll do this. We'll do it. We'll have a crack.
As long as fish sauce coming my way, I'm more than happy for you guys to go back and forth. That's more.
You don't want a stitch up box.
Oh look, mate. Stitch up is one word for it.
Stitch up box. We love our stitch up boxes. I'm done with stitch up boxes now, but we're done.
There's another one coming.
I hope we're done with stitch up boxes. But if I get another stitch up box, then Brad's getting a fucking stitch up box. But as soon as I had that chili sauce, I went straight to the shops. Kelly's like, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going to find the most fucked up things I can put in a box for Brad." And she was like, "Oh yeah, cool," trying to give me some ideas as well. And she was like, "Oh," I said, "Where can I get a wooden spoon from? Do we have any wooden spoons?" "Oh yeah, go to Red Dot." I went to Red Dot, got a wooden spoon. "Where's the pen?" Like Western Bulldogs on it. I was like, what other fucked up shit can I put in there?
Yeah, it was sweet. It was good fun. It was good fun digging through it.
Good banter. There's another Irish demon. I think he's actually in Australia now, but he was in Ireland.
He's a Perth boy.
He's a Perth boy now. So we're an hour in. I don't know what you guys got anything else you want to talk about tonight? I'm
cool to keep tracking if you want to keep tracking. I got tomorrow off. all we can end is up to you guys. It's all good, but we can just keep talking shit and banter.
I just mute this bloke because he's talking about his bloody holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm easy. I'm riding the wave, so whatever.
Yeah. Are we going to talk about what we're talking about in the private chat, Rob, about our future with Mr. Diary here? Maybe next week?
Yes. Should I get a beer first? Let me get a beer first.
Go and get a beer.
Let me go get one more beer. Let me get one more beer. Put him on the spot. Let's put Mr. Fish Sauce on the spot.
Mr. Fish Sauce.
I'm not doing the old fish sauce again, I'm telling you.
I think Fish Sauce is an interesting name. It's probably better than some other ones you've been called, I'm presuming, Brad. I always say that over my career I've been called a lot of four-letter words, and Brad's definitely not the worst of them. So
yeah.
But did you ever get sticking around with the Scradley thing? Did you ever get that back in the day?
Yeah, all the time. That was fuck, wasn't it? Yeah, it made me instantly hate the name.
Yeah, I went from Bradley to Brad pretty quickly after that. So
yeah. So I don't cop Brad a lot. Like most people that know me don't call me Brad. My wife doesn't even call me Brad.
Yeah, right.
Since I was in primary school, I was called Judder because my last name's Judd. My wife's now a Judd. She has been for 7 years, and she calls me that. Like everyone, my in-laws call me that sort of thing. So I suppose the Scradley thing was real young. I definitely got that. But then, as I hit like late primary school, the whole Judder thing kicked in and just went from there. So I've just ran with a nickname forever.
It might be Judder from here on in then.
Make it less confusing between the two of us.
You've been getting Brad Flipper a little bit, so Judder makes more sense, I reckon. What do you got there, Rob?
I got to show you these, man. I found these at the shops the other day. Flamin' Hot Twisties, right? Fuck me. I thought those fucking ones that I sent you, those Cheeto Puffs were hot. These, if you find these at the shop, fuck. The color of them are like red.
Yeah, that was like those other ones, the Cheetos.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how red they were.
These are twice as hot as those other ones I sent you. Fucking, I was sweating.
Yeah, right.
I was sweating. You will love them.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I'll get
what
on them.
Drew ate today, and that's why he's missing. He's,
Yeah.
the old can.
So those Cheetos were awesome because, as I said, I like a bit of spicy food. I know Rob was trying to stitch me up with that, but
That was a stitch up, and I wish they were fucking out instead now because.
Nah, the hotter the better, I reckon. But they were a bit rough coming out. They were a bit rough.
The edges.
Yeah.
Jazz is asking if we're going to propose. Well, now you just fucking ruined it. What am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to get down on one knee if you've already given it away? If you like to put a ring on it. Cara wants to be a bridesmaid, so you know, you got to be careful of that. He does a good proposal. That's which Brad is punching which. I would not go against old Judder here. He's a good bloke. I wouldn't want to do that to the poor guy, and I'd be the one on the ground calling the ambulance. So
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, me too, mate. Me too.
Unless the Richmond supporters there, then I'm just the one getting beat up. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? So we have been chatting, and we enjoy what you're doing, Brad. We love a bit of Diary of a Flipper.
Thank you very much.
We love it. Have a good laugh. Good laugh.
I appreciate all the support from not just you guys, but everyone. It's been, as I've mentioned in the past, it's just not something I would have dreamt of doing, but I've been enjoying it, and I've had a lot of good support around me. So I appreciate all of it.
I think there's a lot more coming as well. Your channel's growing, and you're putting out some good content. You got some good stuff coming. So we want to get you back on next week over on Drew's channel if you're available. Obviously, you're busy.
I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. I really want to.
Look, we'll just have to tee you up for another Sunday. Rob is wobbly.
I'm going to be one of those 3 stripe motherfuckers, aren't I?
No, that's one right there.
Yeah, no. So I'm back on night shift. I'll be at work. I won't even watch. So I work every second week.
Every second Sunday.
Every second, yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can work around that.
So
when I'm not at work, I'm keen as balls.
We would love to have you as a every second Sunday, Brad.
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
He's thrown it down.
Yep, I'll be there. I'll be the 4th sausage.
Would you be keen on being the 4th sausage?
I will be the 4th sausage. I'd be honoured.
That's made a full array of sausage. That's going to go in 2 pieces of bread, not 1. Onions on top, because screw the onions on the bottom. No onions on the bottom.
I don't want the onions.
One story.
I tell you, I'm not a fan. I think this show should be us 4 guys. Drew's sick today, and it is what it is. Drew's sick. But us 4 guys, I'm not the biggest fan of it. On our single shows have guests and all that, but us 4 guys, let's rock it, let's talk shit, let's have some fun, and we'll get to know each other even more. I know Brad will be every fortnight, but regardless, there will be some weeks where I might actually have to work. There might be some weeks where Brad might be sick and Drew might be sick, and vice versa. So it might be 3 of us and all that. But at least we've got the 4 of us, and even if there's only 3 of us on there each time, so it'll be good. Drew, you have not been replaced, Georgina. Drew knows about this. And 4-way sausage fest. It's going to be good. And it's an opportunity as well. I got given an opportunity when Brad had me on his show, and that helped me grow. So we want to return the favor and help you grow, man.
Yeah, that'd be good. I appreciate that very much. So I'm looking forward to that, actually. That'd be good. It's just a shame I can't be there every week, but that's work life for you.
It happens. It happens. Snag gang.
Snag gang. That's gold.
Adjusting or get the fuck out. All the reselling sausage you need. Quality. We are like 4 shitty reselling Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very uncoordinated when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I'm probably like the shittest one. I don't know which one that would be. But you can determine that. But yeah, we're keen to obviously. Yeah. Our main man Drew's going to be back next week as long as he gets off the loo. And we'll have a good chat next week, and then we'll bring you back on the week after for a good old 4-way. We'll bit of quad way action and see what happens.
Well, no, Brad's working next week, aren't you?
Yeah, the Sunday after. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So it'll be fortnitly.
So that'll be on
Leonardo.
my channel, that one.
Yeah. So next week we're over on Drew's channel.
Leo. I love Leo. He's got the swords.
Yeah, Leo's all right.
Well, in Dono, I don't know.
Maybe I'm the old mouse fucking rat. You can't do shit. Anyway. I probably like the turd floating past in the bloody sewage. That's probably that's probably about the extent of my fighting skills. Trot has the trots, eh? Here we go. bit of byplay. Sorry for his absence. He'll make it back next week. All right. Well, I guess that's a good enough reason. Good enough. We're happy with that. So we will be.
Georgina's a bit upset, isn't she?
Yeah. Look, I think she loves a bit of Drew. She's I'm a more be careful what you tongue. I think she's just missing him. I think that's what it is. I think she's missing the Drew. But luckily, she had Brad here tonight to fill the void for her.
Exactly.
But next week we're back over. Well, we're on. Where are we next week? Drew's next week. Drew's next week for another great chat. Some more dog shit moments. Some more banter. We'll probably talk about Brad just so he doesn't feel too left out and he can watch.
Yeah.
I'll be listening. I'll have the headphones in while I'm working. So
we'll talk about the doggies a bit.
Yeah, just downplay their season and give them a bit of. I keep thinking there's a beep in my house. That's Rob's dishwasher, I think. Or
no, it's not mine.
No, that's my end. I apologise for that. The fucking NBN's gone flat.
What's going flat?
Get that rectified. Oh, the NBN box is beeping. It's been doing it for about fucking 3 months and I haven't sorted it out. So,
did you end up posting that vinyl that you sold? You sold a. We're still going, yeah. We're all cool to keep going.
Yeah,
yeah. Did you end up posting that Kylie Minogue vinyl?
Yep. Sent that last week.
How'd you end up doing it? How much does it cost you to post?
It cost me $8.95, and I bubble wrapped and then cardboard. I used the box you sent me, and cardboard either side, and
with jigsaw.
No, jigsaw was gone. No, it was actually the other one. Sorry, it was one that you sent with the mugs and the stubby holder.
Yeah.
So I flattened it out either side, bubble wrap, and whacked in the satchel. Yeah. So sent her off. So I was actually surprised what that was actually worth. So I've been digging through a bit of vinyl now because of bingo, and I found fuck all. But yeah, I found a couple of gems in that one. So that was.
All I'm finding is those bloody Kamals. That's all. I'm sick of finding Kamals.
I look forward to seeing
another Kamal. I will. I don't know what I'll
do. Next dog shit day, I will put in. I don't want a dog shit day, but dog shit day, I'm going to put this in the cassette player and play it in my background music, and then I'm going to snap the fuck out of it and then throw it against the wall and smash it.
Do you have like a sledgehammer? I'd love to see that thing just absolutely cop it with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, we'll do it, and then I'll sticky tape it up and hang it.
bit of Kamal memorabilia.
I hope that didn't cost more than 50 cents.
Look, Mum is saying you can mail in your dog shits. Brad will mention them live. Yeah, send us a message.
Yeah, righto.
Georgina's calm our egos. Yeah.
I tell you what, the week before each episode on whose channel it's going to be, everyone that's watching, smash out to the person whose live it's going to be on what your dog shit story is, and that person, whoever's hosting it that day, can read out a few dog shits.
We could probably put, those like ask me question things. We could probably put them up on Instagram and say, what's your dog shit of the week? And people can respond.
Good idea.
We can talk about everyone else's dog shit, not just our dog shit.
Good idea, because it's not just about us.
Gather up a collective Kamals and do a burning. Oh, man, that would... Whew. Never heard of Kamal. That's probably a good thing. You don't want to hear of Kamal, because once you hear of Kamal, you will never get rid of Kamal.
You just see him everywhere.
He's like herpes.
I didn't notice Kamal until Rob started waffling on about him. Now I'm seeing him in my fucking sleep. He's everywhere.
He's always there. He's just fucking there. I can't
Just
believe
smiling too. That smile just
found him in
fucked me
cassette
off.
tape. He's just look at him. He's fucking look. This cassette is called "Precious Words and Soothing Songs," and he is fucking look at him. He's like, look at
He
me.
looks like he's having a good day.
He
He
is.
looks like his right hand's having a fiddle in his pocket too.
He is. He is. He's just. He's probably never been in that water. He doesn't care. He's just gone there for the Photoshop, and he just said, this album is going to kick ass. This album is going to rock thrift stores around the world.
Leanne says she needs to hear it. I think Leanne would. Leanne, that's not your type of music, Leanne. That's not what you want. I can tell you right now.
I don't even still know if I've ever fucking heard a Kamal song, to be honest, but I see Kamal shit everywhere. I can't believe you found a cassette, though. Like, I've never seen it in the cassettes. I've only seen it in records. Now,
when I found that, I was no shit in that one store. It was just as I was like prepping this box to send you. And I'm in the one store, that Kamal was there. I was like, that's 50 cents little Kamal tape. I'm grabbing that for sure. As I'm cruising out, there's a big box of plush toys and there's a fucking dog shit in it.
Oh.
In the same shop. I couldn't believe that. That was...
that dog shit's cool.
Same shop.
That dog shit's cool. So I got that dog shit, and then Tracy sent me that dog shit. So I got that dog shit, and then I've got my own dog shit that I brought as well of a dog shit flipping the bird.
Dog shit flipper.
So I got some dog shit stuff.
Kevin Bloody Wilson hates Kamal. That's all I need to know.
Oh, really?
I think Kevin Bloody Wilson hates pretty much everyone. So
yeah, I love Kevin Bloody Wilson.
He hates Santa too, doesn't he?
I think he hates everyone. He likes a bit of hate. I don't know. Some people are saying why people so unkind. Is that a song by Kamal? Is that a Kamal song?
Let's read the titles of the songs. Why not? Wind Beneath My Wings. That's not his song. That's not his fucking song. All right. Wind Beneath My Wings. I thought that was Bette Midler. But anyway. White Mangola Tree. Next track is Time. Then Evergreen. Then If. He didn't go long titles, did he? He just went bang. If.
Just straight in there.
Next one, No Charge. Well, I don't think you should have charged for this. The Rose, To a Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, it's Where Does Love Go? These are all IOU. One song is just called IOU.
Yeah, you owe everyone their life back, and they're hearing after fucking singing that shit.
Yeah, You'll Never Walk. And one's called Friends. There's just... Is it even the Kamal one in here? I didn't even check. Yeah, Precious Songs for Soothing Hearts. All right.
Apparently, that was his favorite. Was his famous saying? Was why are people so unkind? There you go. Someone knows what's going on. I have no idea because apparently it's better. Drew says he owes us one sausage. Well,
I owe you one sausage. Kamal, that's a Kamal song for you. I remember Kamal being on. Do you remember Hey Hey It's Saturday? Do you remember him being on the? He was on the Red Faces panel a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah, a few times he was on the Red Faces panel with Red Simons and that. And that was funny. I do remember he actually made me laugh a few times. But that's all I remember of Kamal being on Red Faces.
I need
Yeah, I don't really remember that well.
The old Plug a Duck. That's what I'm missing. That's what I need back in my life. Bit Plug a Duck.
We watched. We had a video that we thrifted and it sold already. It's actually sold straight away. So if you find Hey Hey It's Saturday, Red Faces, that sold within a week, and that I picked up for 50 cents, and I only sold it for $10. Maybe I should have put the price on it more because that sold straight away. Same with the Comedy Company one that we had. That sold straight away, and I put that for $15, and that sold in a week as well. But we watched the Hey Hey It's Saturday Red Faces video, and it was funny when I was a kid, but we're sitting back going, that's not funny. That shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking shit.
It was good back in the day. It was good back in the day.
It was good back in the day, but if you ever see those old Aussie TV show ones, pick them up. Even if you get
I found that with in one of my videos when I got a bunch of VHS there. They were giving them away for basically nothing. I paid $2 for all of them. One of them was a Rex Hunt one. I put that up, and there was nothing online, nothing on eBay at all. I thought, fucking, I'm just going to have a crack at this because I've found that with the Aussie stuff, it goes pretty well, and especially if there's nothing on there. So I actually put $35 on it, and I sold it within probably 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
So,
there you go.
Rex Hunt season 1.
Thank you, mother, for the rabbits.
I've seen a few home and away ones, but I won't even dare to touch those ones because I don't think they would sell. I just don't think they would.
I've got one.
Did you? I don't. Yeah. I'm not even going to try. I got a feeling though that I was looking through comps at DVDs, box sets, and all that. Because remember how I told you I always put 1 or 2 aside. Blue Heelers get some good fucking money back.
DVD. Yep. They were distributed by like a specific company, and they didn't distribute a lot of something. So them and that other I don't remember what it's called now. It's the Sullivans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw Heartbeat was expensive on there too, so that was.
People are calling out for Mr. Squiggle. I wouldn't mind a bit of Mr. Squiggle, bit of a hurry up.
Upside down.
I don't watch either. There we go. I was
actually in an op shop the other day, going back to home and away, and there was this young fella cruising out with a board game under his arm. It was a home and away board game. Never seen it in my life, but anyway, I thought, just out of curiosity, I'll look at that, and there was one sold on eBay for $70. So if you see a home and away board game, get it. But that little fucker beat me to the punch.
Did you trip him up on the way out or what?
No, I thought about it. I thought about rolling him out the front, but yeah, he beat me to it.
Oh man, that's the worst feeling. Like when you walk in somewhere and you see someone walking out with something that you're like, I would have just made a bank on that. Like on Friday night we went thrifting, and there was an Age of Empires in the original box, sealed like a big box game, and I literally, as I walked up, he picked it up off the shelf and walked away with it, and I was like, if I was here 23 seconds earlier, that would have been mine. That would have been mine. Yeah. But I did pick up an Age of Empires 2, so that was okay.
I got right to the Age of Empires. Flogged a few of them off.
I've sold a few of them too. They do well.
I hate it when people snag the shit that you want.
Yeah.
Especially when you know like what they're walking out with is worth money. You're like, like you just feel like you're not going to get anything because they've already been there. Like,
yeah.
All right, boys. Well. Being an hour and 22, so we're coming up to an hour and 30.
We're over time.
We appreciate Brad coming on tonight. We really thankful that we could get Brad on. Drew will be back next week, fighting fit. He's probably lost a couple kilos, so he's going to look pretty trim, I reckon. And we will have another great show, and then the week after we'll get Brad back on again for round 2 for the 4-week sausage fest and have some fun, I think.
Yep.
Beautiful. That'll be good.
All right, boys. Well, we'll leave it at that tonight, I think. I've got some packaging to do. And we will see you next time on the Wide World of Reselling. See ya.
Oh, there we go. I've learned